Scullies, Flaggies. Gotta go get that again. Head into the library. Here's the skulls. And there's the old American flag shit. Stay there. Skulls everywhere. Ever heard of chemtrails?
No.
Stuff they're spraying in the sky?
Yeah.
They're implanting us. Check it out. I'm ready. About stuff going on in our country. That's how we got a black president. It's a good website. Mr. Skullman. I've been seeing him pop in all over the place. They'll just, if I don't have my camera ready, they'll just pop into a restaurant or something before I can film them.
And then
I'm in Manhattan, New York City. I've been having sirens go off everywhere all day. I mean, you have a lot of sirens in New York City, but I get them plenty, that's for sure. Mr. Skull and Bones. I'm sitting here in a little cafe here in the village, Greenwich Village. You know, Skull and Bones shows up and a cop at the same time. Then we got another one cruising over there. Well, I tell you, this city is just absolutely horrible with the heat. People look so miserable here with this heat. No, the cops are still giving out tickets. Doesn't matter what. It could be 100, 120 degrees. They'll be out here giving tickets out. The skull people. I went into New York City. I went in for this interview. It was a really creepy place. I knew it was a setup. I just left. They can control everything. They can control who calls you for job interviews, who hires you, who doesn't hire you. This fucking mind control is probably the most fucking insidious thing you could ever possibly imagine.
How long have you been in Newport?
Yeah, I'm going home from my siren and cop experience. Just a little walk to my library. I asked the guy what all the cops were doing. He says, "Oh, they're just checking liquor licenses." It's always something. Always something.
And yeah, she has to get her out. So, like,
They were having a little concert here yesterday. So I sat here and I had my lunch. It's a Saturday. And for some reason I just put my chair down right here. And I had my lunch. A little vendor taco or tostada. And I just happened to look up. And what do I see? I see some creep advertising something. Looks like some sort of immigration or some shit. And look at it, it's 666. If that's not creepy, I don't know what is. Hey, there's some evil shit. This is Roosevelt Avenue here in the Queens, where I work now, with this Democratic grassroots organization to get new people in this New York City Council and get rid of those criminals that are in there now. And but there's just some really evil shit around here. I mean, it's everywhere, but New York, I think, is home for a lot of it. Skulls everywhere. Huh?
Guinea pig.
Skulls. Where do they go? And the National Grid as soon as I walk into the lab. Let me know I'm being electrocuted. I went over to UPS this morning, received a fax, I had the Grim Reaper standing next to me. Had a tattoo of the Grim Reaper. Of course, full of skulls. They are Satanists, that's for sure. Always get the skull and bones right there. Either coming or going. I get a skull. It's like 2 blocks from where I work. The Skull Corner. I always get the sirens when the Skull and Bones show up. Lots of skull and bones. We got the police, and what do we have here? Our Skull and Bones. But of course, I was waiting for them to show up. I'm passing out my little cards along the India strip here in Queens. Skull and Bones. I walk out of this little pub, and what shows up? Let's go. Isn't that special? Get your skulls.